Greetings and salutations. In this video, we are getting right back into the topic of Christology, and we're going to be talking about Dyophysitism. That's a big word. Stick with me. The term Dyophysitism is used to explain the nature of the incarnation of Christ, how Jesus should be viewed as both God and man. Dyophysitism is the position that Jesus has two natures. Both his human nature and his divine nature are perfectly joined together without separation. Now, the doctrine of Miaphysitism teaches the same concept. At the Council of Chalcedon in 451 AD, they stated that Jesus is one person with two natures, both human and divine. Jesus exhibits characteristics of both. He can be exhausted, in a boat, asleep, and then he can be awakened and command the sea to be still. You can read this in Mark chapter 4, verse, I believe, 37 through 41. Another example of the divinity and humanity of Jesus is found within the Gospel of John chapter 11. Jesus wept over his friend Lazarus who died. That shows his humanity. But when Jesus said, "Lazarus, come out," that shows his divinity, that he is God, God in the flesh. So let's read from John chapter 11, and we will start at verse 35. Jesus wept, so the Jews said, "See how he loved him." But some of them said, "Could not he who opened the eyes of the blind man also have kept this man from dying?" Then Jesus, deeply moved again, came to the tomb. It was a cave, and a stone laid against it. Jesus said, "Take away the stone." Martha, the sister of the dead man, said to him, "Lord, by this time there will be an odor, for he has been dead for 4 days." And Jesus said to her, "Did I not tell you that if you believe, you would see the glory of God?" Jesus is telling some of you right now, if you believe, you will see the glory of God demonstrated. I'm here to tell you that Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Hebrews 13:8. If you are in need of a miracle, call upon the name of the Lord, and you will see the glory of God. Let's continue. Verse 41. So they took away the stone, and Jesus lifted up his eyes and said, "Father, I thank you that you have heard me. I knew that you always hear me, but I said this on account of the people standing around, that they may believe that you sent me." And when he had said these things, he cried out with a loud voice, "Lazarus, come out." There is the resurrection right there. Keep in mind that Jesus is the resurrection and the life. The man who had died came out, his hands and feet bound with linen strips, and his face wrapped with a cloth. And Jesus said to them, "Unbind him and let him go." This is a perfect example of the human side of Jesus, where he is very emotional. He is upset. His friend is dead, and he's crying. But then in the same text, in the same passage, you see the mighty power of Jesus. This demonstrates his divinity, that Jesus is both fully man and fully God. His two natures are joined together without separation. This is a good example of Dyophysitism. If you enjoyed my video and it was edifying, I'm asking you to please give it a like, comment below, and share it. Until next time, God bless and shalom.